Yeah, when we first started working with Stori Cymru, it was on the back of coming out of COVID, and like all businesses, we were struggling at that time to hit our recruitment numbers at a time really where our customer base was growing and life was getting back to normal after COVID and everything was getting busier. And as all businesses were doing exactly the same thing, then there was a real challenge for recruiting people in the market because everybody was offering the same types of jobs with similar types of pay. We were getting a lot of interest in our roles, but they weren't necessarily transitioning into people who would then come for an interview and be employed by us. So we really needed to tell our story better. Why would you pick Admiral above everybody else? And we knew the culture was great, we knew the business was great, but we needed to tell that in a story. And that's why we came to Stori Cymru. So the Admiral story is not the easiest to tell in video. Our culture is based on very much the ethos of people who enjoy what they do it better. And we desperately wanted to capture that. Where the real satisfaction came from us was in getting James and the rest of his guys to be involved in every part. So they would be in our office, getting to know our people, getting to know the feel of the business. They asked so many questions about what we stand for and what we wanted to get out of it. But really then, we left it up to them to put the Admiral picture together. And what they caught was really the essence of the business. So they caught people doing what they do every day. They caught the colour and the life of the business. They captured the locations. We also looked at remote working versus office working. That was a new dynamic for us. The biggest bit of feedback we've had from everyone is that it gave a real impression of what it means to work in Admiral. From the minute you walk in the door, to in the classroom, to being at home, and to actually being on the phone serving our customers. The biggest thing I can possibly give credit for Stori Cymru is they captured that, and it worked. So after using Stori Cymru, we actually recruited 450 people in 3 months. That was double what we'd been able to do in the months before. Admiral's got a real history of fast growth, and we continue to grow. We want Stori Cymru to come on that journey with us. They really captured the essence of our culture, and we feel that they're part of our team. They enable us to do a lot more in the digital space, online, and really tell the Admiral story, and now Stori Cymru give us that vehicle to do so. So I couldn't be any more grateful for their work and what they've done for us over the last year.